what's up? If you've been to the channel before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. My name is Nikki and I'm seriously introverted. First thing, I guess, happy Back to Hogwarts Day, September 1st. I purposely held the video for a couple days to get to today. I think I've had this box for a couple days at least. I think I got here on Saturday, so not too long. But this is the August box. Kind of light today. Let's see. Updates here. Not really a whole lot. I feel like that weird thing that I've been like weirdly busy. But when I stop and think about it, I don't know what it is that I've done that makes me feel weirdly busy. Like, I don't think I've done anything. It's only been, what, a couple weeks or something since I've done the last video, so I have no idea. Sometime this weekend I hope to get the house like finished painting, or finished painted. My dad plans on knocking that out. It's been raining. I think we've been getting stuff from Ida and it's been cooling everything off, which is great for us, but not so good for the people in the way of Ida. So hopefully everybody who's in the way of that has been either safely evacuated or safely hunkered down to ride that out. So yeah, so I think it was 100, it's been high 90s, low hundreds for like the last several days, and with the storm systems that just went through, it's like high 80s. I mean, it's not like terribly cooled off, but high 80s are better than low hundreds. So but yeah, hopefully the house will be done here shortly. The deck will be the only thing that needs done, so hopefully by the, we'll say fall, the outside will be complete. I think I've just been busy at work. That's probably where I feel like I've been busy. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do the box. This is fantasy. I think I've been pretty much sticking with fantasy boxes lately. I do have two bonus things that I'll show you at the end that I've been like desperately waiting for. One of which I've been waiting for months. I think it's been March, May. I pre-ordered, I think, May, and it finally came in. I did post it on my Instagram, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you've seen it. But the other thing I've been highly anticipating, I got today. But there's like kind of a drama story with that one, which we'll get to. Let's open this first. And I didn't unwrap it, so let's do that. This is the print that they've been going with for a little while now. It's been the last 2 or 3 boxes, I think. Pretty light. There is some like noise going on in there, but there was no fragile sticker. So as always, information is down in the description below, so if you're interested, then you can check that out. We went back to the crinkle paper, so I don't have anything trash like bag related. Oh well, we'll get through it. So packing slip, sans folder, purple tissue paper with the sticker. There looks like there's not a whole lot in here. Let's look at this first. Oh yes, I wanted these really bad. I've been scoping eBay for like a full collection of these. Super expensive. I haven't like pulled the trigger on that because to buy like a complete collection of them, it was gonna cost me like 200 bucks. That's really expensive for pins. In all reality, it's probably gonna cost the same, because I bet this is like, yeah, $15.99 for a box. There's 12 of them. Yeah, so 12 at $15.99 would probably cost me about the same anyway. Also, to be guaranteed one of each pin rather than potential duplicates, because there's 2 in each one. So, here are your choices. Should be one of each god. So you've got Zeus, Hera, Hades, Apollo, Ares, Hephaestus, Demeter, Dionysus, Aphrodite, Athena, Hermes, and Poseidon. So those are all your god choices. And since I don't have any of them are going to be good. So who do we have first? If I can get it out here. Maybe. First one is it's blurry, but it looks like maybe Hephaestus. I think that's Hephaestus. Or who I'm calling Hephaestus. God of the Forge. That's who I call that. Okay. 1. And Athena. And her teeny owl. Oh, I just lost his name. Is it Archimedes? Or is that the Sword and the Stones owl? Or are they both? Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. So, I like this one, I think, the best out of these two. I don't really have, like, I don't want one in particular because I want them all. So, no duplicates, so that's a good thing. I mean, I would assume they wouldn't send a duplicate in the same box, but who really knows? And, oh, I did ask for stuff. Couldn't remember. I don't really drink coffee, but for some reason I really wanted this. So this is the reason the box smelled so good. I thought I was smelling things. It was weird. So I don't really drink coffee, but this is the Loki Glorious Purpose coffee. It's just a little, like a little teeny bag. So it is a Bibbidi exclusive Fable Ground Coffee Glorious Purpose Heavenly Delight flavored coffee 2 ounce ground bag. I can't really smell it now. And just something that smells good. I'll have to, do I have a coffee pot? I don't even know if I have a coffee pot. I used to. But like I said, I don't really drink coffee. I'll have to figure out how to brew this so I can taste it and see what it's like. Alright. Is that it? Oh no, I see something else. Alright, this is the last thing. And this is, oh, I asked for this too. Sweet. I couldn't remember if I asked for anything. Or did I ask for this? I know I asked for the coffee. I might have asked for this, who knows. This is an Alex and Ani Hercules with the symbol of the gods bracelet. I don't know if I asked for this or not. I don't remember seeing this on there, but maybe I did. I only remember asking for the coffee. So it's got the Mickey head and then it's got the symbol of the gods thing on it. And it's a Disney Park exclusive. Oh, it says, oh, can I flip it? Let's stay there though. And then it says Hercules on the back of the pendant. That's cool. I really like that. I really like these bracelets. My only complaint about them is they tarnish really easy. Like really easy. If you go to the park and you sweat and you go to wipe this off, I mean, the first time you do it is fine. You clean it off, whatever, but if you don't get it cleaned off fast enough and you let it sit there, and then maybe you sweat on it again, it'll tarnish the thing. I had one that I had it sitting in the bathroom, and because I've got like a thing I used to stack them all on, and it sat on the bathroom counter, and then like condensation from the shower would sit and be on it, and then after like a few days I realized they were getting wet, so I wiped them all off and it tarnished like 3 of them. I wasn't even wearing them and it just tarnished, so a little bit disappointed from that. So I don't keep them in the bathroom anymore. They stay in my room. That's all in the box. Let's do this. Your box was curated with love by Becky. Thank you, Becky. Disney Park exclusive Alex and Ani bangle bracelet. Hercules Gold, which was this guy, is a $44.99. Disney Park exclusive Hercules mystery pin box, which ended up being these two, and that was $15.99. The Bibbidi X Fable Grounds Coffee exclusive blend, Loki Glorious Purpose Heavenly Delight, which is the name of the coffee, I guess. Flavored coffee, 2-ounce ground, which was $4.99. And the total value of my box was $65.97. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out how to get that brewed. Cool. Just because I wanted these so very badly, these are gonna be the two, like these are my favorite. I wanted this really bad. Oh, well shoot, they've got their names on the back. I was right, that one was Hephaestus. It says Hephaestus on the back. That's pretty funny. And then that one says Athena. How funny. That makes sense for the people who don't know the gods. That would have been mighty embarrassing if I would have called him somebody else, and then would have been be like, oh, I didn't, his name was this instead. I really like Greek mythology, so yeah, that would have been funny if I called him the incorrect name. Again, that's all of the gods that you can get. Eventually I do want to get all of them because that's this is my favorite movie. Also, I love Greek mythology, so that is my ultimate goal, is to get them all. So that's why that's my favorite thing in the box, because I love those. So alrighty, well that's all for the box. The two bonus items I was going to show you. The one that has the less drama story, I'll show first. Again, this has already been on my Instagram page, so if you've seen it already, my bad. If not, well, even if you've seen it already, you'll see it again, because it is that glorious. Is this. Is he not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Look at that. He's a pin on pin. It's probably one of the best Prince Philip pins I've ever seen. This is, of course, a fancy pin, but that's okay. It is done by the monster, or the Disney monster. He also goes by Soda, but his Instagram is the Disney monster. I think it's Disney Monster Shop. That's the Soda. But he does a certificate of authenticity, which is this. So this is only limited to 65 pins. This is profile number 53, which matches profile 53 on the card, so they match together. This pin is just absolutely glorious. So it is the Soda Shop, but his Instagram handle is the Disney Monster. So this is an absolute glorious pin. I I pre-ordered this thing in, I think it was May, and it shipped at the very end of this month, so I've only had it for like a week or so. I was so happy. Like, this thing is just gigantic. Here, let's take the, like, how thick the pin is, the pin on pin. It's a profile. I can get it to, I mean, it is just, it is not a small pin whatsoever. Not sad. It was well worth the wait. Okay, so the next pin. Sadly, way more drama than I felt like it should have been. I do believe they used to be called Acme pins. They're now called Artland pins. Either way, they're very hard to get a hold of sometimes. They're out of the UK. I was so very excited that they did these pins. So they are, I think of them as like fantasy pin makers, but they're not fantasy. They are officially licensed Disney pin makers. That's what makes them so highly sought after, because they are official Disney pin licensed. They're officially Disney licensed pins, even though they're essentially fantasy pin size. But they're coming from the UK, so they're expensive. So they're kind of fantasy pin price and size, but they're officially licensed. So they're highly sought after pins. I purchased this pin probably, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, maybe. Takes a little bit, right, to get over from the UK. I also paid a mint for this pin, because fantasy price pin, or it's like a fantasy price point. Also, they pay, it's very expensive anyway, because they're one of the only official licensed, official Disney licensed companies out there that aren't Disney, I guess, is the best way I could put it. So they're expensive anyway. But the way that they ship this thing, this is also highly to blame for FedEx. I don't really dog much on UPS, Postal Service, or like USPS, FedEx. I don't usually dog on them. But I have a front porch. My mailbox is up on the wall, or like next to the door. So rather than take the 2 steps up on the porch and put it in the mailbox, and we're talking, can you see this size, okay? It doesn't look this bad on this side, which is fine. This size goes in the mailbox, easy. They walked to the front and they chucked it. This does say fragile right here. So they threw it onto the ground. That always annoys me anyway, but whatever. I at least received it. But when I picked it up, this is what the front looked like. I don't know if you can see all the tears and whatnot out of it. I mean, I can put my finger in here, and in here, and in here. Also, when I picked it up, it was already open like this. I did not have to open the package whatsoever, like, at all. This package was already absolutely open, just like this. That's how bad this was. It says fragile along the back. So I was lucky I even had the pin. I do get that. Fine. I pulled the pin out. This was the outer wrapping. That's what that looked like. For what was left of it. At least it was on there, I guess. And then this was on it, which it pushed so hard on it. You can see the ring, which I don't know if you can see or not. Yeah, you can see the glare. You can see the ring for where the pin was. And there's also holes on the back for where the backs, like the pin back was. So there are 3 holes for where the pin backs punched through the hole, or like the package. Yeah. So then, before I show you the pin itself, I deal with this. Can you see the pin backs? Yeah, that one didn't even, I had to pry those off, so they're barely stuck on. Can you see how flat that is? Yeah, that piece there is supposed to be standing up. That's the pin back. So all the pin backs look like that. They're crunched. And then the posts are bent, which they were actually more bent than that. I used a pocket knife to push them up so I could get it off the back card. Let's pull those off. This one, I just pulled off one of the pins I just got from the mystery box, and this one is one that came off of here. That's what the pin backs are. That's how messed up they were. Alright. We're just gonna put the... It got pushed so hard, it made an indent all around in here. The card's all jacked up. Like, it indented the card. And there are the posts. None of the posts are straight. They were worse than this. Like I said earlier, it was it took a pocket knife to get them as straight as that. But the pin got here, I guess. Whatever. The pin itself paid for an A grade, surprisingly. Other than a couple places, like this is the pin. Like, look how gorgeous this pin is. But surprisingly, I don't know if you can see it, right there on the shield is kind of the only gouges out of the pin that I could find. Other than the pin posts, I think the front only got slight amount of damage, which I'm highly grateful for. But I paid quite a bit. But this pin is gorgeous. And now you can see why I wanted it so bad, because there's my fave, and then she is in my favorite form. Maleficent's Dragon is my favorite form of her. So other than the unfortunate condition, I guess we'll say, of the pin posts, which I'll work on, my only concern there is I don't want to break the pin posts off. I definitely didn't want to hurt them, but they are officially licensed from Artland, and it was a limited run of 200, and I do believe this one, it's stamped 177 out of 200. So it took quite a bit to get those posts off, or like get the backers off, and then I had to use my pocket knife to bend them up just to get them off the card. It took a little bit, but the color and the feel of it is really nice. It looks really good, surprising considering what the back of it looks like and the package that it came in, what that looked like. So those are the two pins that I have been desperately waiting for, on and off. The first one from Soda Pins was since May, and then the Artland pin was at least 3 weeks. But yeah, at least they got here, I guess. Silver lining. I try not to be negative or anything, but that was kind of a lot of money for super damaged, maybe not super, but for like damaged product. But it sold out, so I was lucky to even get it. And the fact it got here, I'll just count my blessings for that. But yeah, I guess that's it. Let me know what your favorite item was. Have you had any crazy shipping incidents lately? Do you collect like these? I'm wanting to get a hold of more of these now, so I gotta find maybe somebody to go pick more up for me or something. Maybe I'll just take a risk and buy more off of eBay. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think that's it. Let me know what your favorite item in the box was. If you have any crazy shipping stories that you're lucky to get your item. Who's your favorite pin person to collect? Do you have any Disney pins or Harry Potter pins or just random pins that you like to collect? Let me know. And yeah, I think that's it. So be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!